We are back. It's day 42, me posting content every day for the rest of my life. The thought of the day is going to revolve around creating content on YouTube, something that's been just boggling around in my brain today. But first, as you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I did today, just to document it and all that jazz. Nothing too crazy. It was a Sunday, made a pretty sick breakfast. Take a look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Whole Foods, baby. You know it. Then I spent a good amount of time working on a sponsored video that'll tie into what I'm going to talk about here in a second. Played an NBHL game, lost, unfortunately. Happens, you know. Then I actually caught dinner, some Mexican food with my video editor, Nathaniel. He was in town. Always fun to meet people that you know from the internet in real life. It's always a great feeling. Had a great conversation. We got a lot of great work coming up here, new videos, different things like that. Super stoked for what we're going to do together. And now on to the thought of the day, just to give you a little inside baseball on what YouTube life is actually like. Now, obviously, I'm not that successful as a YouTuber yet. However, I have made money not just from YouTube ads, but also from brand deals and things along those lines. The specific piece that I was thinking about today is there's two paths that you can go down as a YouTuber. I'm sure there's more, obviously, but in this lens, there's two ways. The first way is you're kind of what I would call like a brand bitch. Now, I don't mean that disrespectfully. It's just like you are somebody that is going to focus on getting brand deals with brands, either products that you use, products that you like, products that you think your audience would like, something like that. And the whole goal of that is you're pitching yourself out to them to either do dedicated videos or like ad spot brand integrations within the videos. And that's kind of how you make money. Now, there's nothing really wrong with that, but I do feel like that's tough sometimes because at least from my personal experience, I've kind of went down that road slightly, but it's very easy to fall into a trap with that. If you're focused solely on the money and the brand deals and getting more of those, then you're not focused on your audience. And if you're not focused on your audience, then you don't have views, you don't have followers, and then the brands don't care anyway. So that approach can work. I just don't really think that it's like the most natural for a lot of people. And because of that, I don't think a lot of people can pull it off properly. Option number two is what I see a lot of really big YouTubers do, and it's where you lead with the content that your audience loves. So then your following grows, and then because you have attention, the brands come to you, and then you hold all of the cards and all of the leverage when negotiating and just trying to work those brand deals out. Obviously, you can morph these two together. They're not like mutually exclusive, but just from a mindset perspective, they are very different. I really like the latter approach, and I think it does fit me a little bit better where it's just kind of like, you know, I'm just trying to learn, try, and share everything that I do. There are downsides, obviously. I mean, as far as like creating a very tight-knit audience of a specific niche, that's one problem that I have. I don't really want to pigeonhole myself in anything, so that's an issue. The other thing is, truthfully though, it is harder to make money, or at least it takes longer to make money the second way than it does the first way. So neither of these are without cons, but honestly, I feel like there's more pros long-term to the second way, and that's what I'm going to try to do more and more as I move forward. I'm interested to hear from you though as well. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll talk to you tomorrow.